everyone, it's me, Sophia. I wanted to make a quick video today about a brush set that I got during my birthday last month, and I have had time to use them and really figure out if I thought that they were really good brushes. I have had a set similar to this from the same brand before, and I really liked them. That's why I wasn't really concerned about getting them. They were actually a gift, but I was gonna buy them myself. So this is the box that they came in. And yeah, it's a Kirkland brand, which is the brand that Costco sells, and I believe it's their own brand. And this is a 10-piece deluxe brush set with the designer bag. Inside of the box you get this little pamphlet, and it just tells you about what the brushes are and how to use them. Just gives you suggestions. Now obviously you can use these brushes however you want. You don't have to use them the way that they're specified to be used, okay? So this is the little designer bag that they give you, and it looks like a clutch. It is a purple faux snake or alligator print. It's like pleather, I guess. So it's like this. It comes with a little flap and an area to put your brushes. And then it has this detachable bag if you want to put that in your purse when you're traveling. So that's cute. I like this. It snaps. There's little buttons to snap it. So that's that. And so the brushes, you get 10 brushes, obviously, like I said. Let me gather all the brushes to show you them grouped together. Maybe I should be more prepared for this. I'm missing a face brush. Here it is. Nope. That's not it. Here it is. Okay. Here are all the brushes. Whoops. These are the 10 brushes that you get. And I have used all of them multiple times. So, I'm going to start out with the face brushes. You get 4 of each and then 2 of their kabuki hand brushes. So here's the 4 face brushes. The first one is a cheek brush, and it's just like a kabuki brush with a handle. Recently I have been using this for my foundation, and I find it to be really good. It doesn't shed too much. I have a brush that I use for foundation that sheds a lot more than this one. I do get a couple bristles here and there on my face, but besides that, it's a pretty good brush. This would also probably be good for, what is it called? For powders or for cheek creams. Cream blushes and stuff like that. That's what I was looking to say. So that's a really good brush to have. I love this brush. This is a must-have in my collection now. The next brush is a similar brush, except it has these synthetic hairs on top. And this brush is called a finishing brush. You could use this for mineralized powders, mineralized blushes. I like it for powders. I use it just to finish up anything that I need on my face. You could use this for liquid foundation. I wouldn't, only because it's not dense like this one is. So a lot of your foundation will end up down here in the ferrule part of your brush. So it's almost like a waste of product. But if you have just want a light application, that would be fine. The next brush is a powdered brush, which is, it's a really nice fluffy brush, as you can see. I think it should be softer. I have softer brushes than this brush is, but it's not rough on the skin. I just feel like it just needs to be a little softer. And yeah, besides that, it's just, I use it for face powder to wipe away any fallout or anything like that. This next brush is pretty interesting. This is their foundation concealer brush, and I mainly use this for concealer, just to put in this area right here, blend in all the color and concealer that I put right here, or spot concealer. I personally wouldn't use this for foundation just because it is so small. It would take you a long time to cover your whole face. The way that they came out with the shape of this brush is it's supposed to mimic your finger. So the way you would use your finger to blend in your foundation or your concealer is the way that this brush is supposed to work. Hence why it's so good for concealer. So those are the 4 face brushes, and then here are the 4, excuse this, I've used this, so here are the 4 eye brushes. You have seen some of these brushes in a couple of my other videos that I have done. This is the all over eye brush, which is pretty self-explanatory. You could use this for a swipe of color up and down your eye. Just on your lid, you can blend. I mean, this is really an all-purpose brush. You could put color down here on your outer, your lower lash line. Pretty good brush. The next brush is a blending brush. Good for blending eyeshadow. Also another all over color good brush. You could use this to contour your nose. Maybe chisel your cheeks if you want it to be deeper in a certain area. But mainly I use this for like blending out my eyeshadows. This brush is a little large for a blending brush. Let me show you a large blending brush that I have. Where did I put it? Here we go. See how much larger that brush is compared to this one? This is a large blending brush. Now this is like a super large blending brush. It is a little too fluffy for some eye types, I feel. But I don't have a problem because I don't have deep set eyes. I have a pretty large eye space, and yeah, some people might have a problem with blending with this brush, but there's other ways to use this brush than using it as a blending brush. The next brush is an angled eye brush. This is probably my least favorite brush out of the whole collection, just because it's a large angled brush, which I think is too big, and the angle of the brush is uneven. So I use this mainly to powder my concealer. You could use this to contour as well. It probably would fit in your nose area. Highlight would probably be a good place for this. Any like cream blending you need to do with this would probably be like pretty sufficient. But yeah, that's mainly, I just use it to powder my concealer. So yeah. And then this one is an eyeliner brush, a flat top one. You could use this to water your the top of your eye, water line, tight line. You could use this for your eyebrows to fill them in. You could probably use this for a lip brush too if you want. I mean, these kind of brushes are pretty universal as well. So that's a good brush. And then the last 2 brushes are these kabuki brushes. And this is a highlighting fan, which you can use to highlight. You could put on powder. You could contour. And this is a contouring kabuki. This could be used for an all-over powder contour as well. You could use this for blush, excuse me. Yeah, anything really. It's just you have a real good grip on it, so it's easier to blend in colors. I really like this brush here. I use this a lot. This is another, like, thank God it's in my collection now, brush. So these 3 brushes are the brushes that I use the most out of the collection. I get good use out of all of them, but I use these on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, that's the brush collection that I got for my birthday. You can get it at Costco. It usually comes out during the holidays, so I would definitely check with your Costco to see if they still have it, because they have it in stock until they run out, and then they don't stock it until the next holiday. So if there's no more, then you definitely gonna find them next December. So I hope you guys like this video, and until next time, bye.